This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Chris Saladin. Here's a look at your top headlines on this Tuesday morning. More evidence that the road to the White House runs through Michigan as both presidential campaigns focus again on Michigan voters. On the Republican side, both former President Donald Trump and running mate J.D. Vance are in Michigan today. Trump will hold a town hall in Flint. It's hosted by his former press secretary and Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Meanwhile, vice presidential candidate Vance will speak in Sparta, which is just north of Grand Rapids. Vice President Kamala Harris will be in Michigan Thursday, and she's bringing some star power with her. Oprah Winfrey will join Harris for a live-streamed event Thursday night. It's happening in Metro Detroit, but her campaign is not saying exactly where. This will be Harris's third visit to Michigan since entering the presidential race. The second man involved in a shooting at Eastern Market on Sunday has died. He was a Detroit man in his 20s and was taken to the hospital after the incident. The shootings happened during a tailgate after the Lions game. A vigil for the victims was held Monday night. The suspected shooter is in custody, but no charges have been filed at this time. The United Auto Workers are upset with Stellantis. The union says the automaker is violating its contract by trying to move production out of the United States. This is connected to production of the Dodge Durango, which is assembled at the Jefferson North Assembly Plant in Detroit. In an effort to block any potential move, the union has filed charges with the National Labor Relations Board. In a statement, Stellantis tells us the company has not violated the commitments made in the investment letter included in the 2023 UAW collective bargaining agreement. Stellantis also says it plans to keep the UAW informed of its plans. And don't look now, but the Tigers could make the postseason. They continue to claw their way toward a possible spot in the wild card with a big win last night, pulling off an impressive come-from-behind win in Kansas City, beating the Royals 7-6. Tigers are now just a game and a half behind the Minnesota Twins for that final wild card spot. Game 2 of the Tigers series against KC is tonight. Let's get a check of that next weather forecast right now. Go Tigers, right, Troy?
Absolutely. Good morning, Chris, and go Tigers. Today, we're in for another spectacular day. We'll see a lot of sunshine, but a few additional clouds rolling into the afternoon. We're going to be dry again for several days in a row. We've not had any rain chances in the forecast. 80 will be the afternoon high temperature, and we stay mild through the evening hours. If you're making some plans as late as 8 o'clock tonight, we're still at 72 degrees with a mix of sun and clouds. The reason we've been dry and the reason we continue dry is a big dome of high pressure right on top of us that is sinking air, suppressing the atmosphere, keeping clouds from producing rain, and really not seeing a lot of clouds over the next few hours. In fact, through today we'll see sunny skies, but tomorrow a few changes roll in with a little bit of moisture that comes in from the south and southeast. That will translate into a very low chance for rain at 10% or less. The model showing a little more than we'll actually see, so not much rain tomorrow either, as we continue that mostly dry trend on through the end of the week and the weekend. We'll see slight rain chances returning by your weekend, but we'll talk more about that. Near 80 degrees for the afternoon high today, and then early morning temperatures tomorrow will be in the upper 50s and low 60s. And Chris, look at this. For the next 7 days, we're mostly dry and we stay near 80.
I'm looking. Looks good. Thanks, Troy. That's a look at your headlines. We'll be back later covering stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.